continuing on in our beer that tastes like beer series, Jolson brought me some Yuengling traditional lager, and I'm going to open it up with the Second Amendment opener. The bottle cap looks something like this, and it's twist off, but fuck that. And I got a package in yesterday. Oh yeah, that's just David Brown. That just looks like beer that's going bad or something. It's very dark. Very dark for a traditional. I've had stuff from Yuengling before, but not in years. Yeah, it's not even wasting any time. It smells like damn beer. Drink up, Johnny. Yeah, that is definitely beer. Okay, I got a package in from EMT Railfan. I think he told me to open it up. So he had a package coming, told me to open it up over here. Oh yeah. I've been wondering when my shipping envelope was going to show up. Double checking. Yep, there it is. And the mystery deepens. Hey, it's got the pull tab. Let's go. Oh, sort of have the pull tab. Are we slowly working on the indoor range here, or what? Maybe it's not what I think it is. Sort of what I think it is. Tardisius, it's a cowbell with a bottle opener. Okay. EMT Railfan, thank you. That was a last minute save right there. Well, we'll see how it works in a moment. Frontline Cigars was first. Sonoran Desert proper was second. Ooh, getting ripped off again. Smile Money was third. And he says he guessed correctly this time. Bearded CB did not. He says third, he's fourth. Ben N says second, he's fifth. Matt Davis says second, he's sixth. Ooh, that shit had to happen really fast. Bearded CB, shit, fourth. Damn it, so close to being right. Yeah, Smile Money I think is right. That had to come down to seconds apart for you guys. Frontline, Intro Babe, yes, Brew Babe, boom, mean. I think it moved a lot. Zeus, beer, does it taste like beer? Zeus, this one does. El Tenda, beer. Crazy Scotsman, whiskey. Hopefully yet tonight. I got a video up thanking DRG Manufacturing, White Label Armory, and they did issue the code ebomey, and I think she put it all in caps, which I don't care. ebomey. So if you go over to White Label Armory, you can get 15% off on your orders. And let's see. Let's go. We gotta start emptying. We gotta start emptying these flasks so we can get them back to Nap. Oh, maybe that one already is. Flask number 1 was the. See, I've been wrong. I've been wrong so far, but flask number 1, my guess was that it might have been Johnny Walker. That's really not enough to. That's really not enough to make Scotsman happy. So, let's see. Okay, so 1 and 5 are now officially empty, so there's no need even looking on those ones anymore. Number 8, I said was a good sipping whiskey, and that was a big flask, so there's still quite a bit going on in there. There. Eight's off the list. Smile money. I sighted my AR in with a Vortex red dot for 25 yards. I had to bring it down 28 clicks to get it in the 10 ring at 100 yards. Yeah, because she still would have been climbing at 25. Mr. 27, hoo-ha, 13th. And then Multi-Gun Man, and then the two of them have a little love affair. Rich Huff here, cheers all. Rich, I did receive the envelope today. Thank you. Not necessary, but thank you. Multi-Gun Man beer. Call me when it's whiskey. Miss 27 says, no, drink beer. You're Canadian, for God's sakes. Whiskey. Sipping whiskey. That's a cup. Just keeps reminding me of a mild beacon. Mild. Fumaster 12. Double Delight for sure. German Ninja. Motherfucker. German Ninja. I don't know about it. Might want to go back to the other name. Clyde, 18th Revolution. To arms, to arms. Oh, Clyde, I don't remember if I ever hit you back. Yeah, I got your message. What the fuck? It's that's sort of a scenario just like what happened with Brian McCown. He tried to do something nice for me. Or no, Stalker Steve. It was Stalker Steve. Brian McCown did a lot of nice things too, but Stalker Steve's always doing nice shit. It's when Stalker Steve tried to order me that Gray Brownells carry handle upper for my retro build, and they treated him like he was in a fucking tent somewhere, and he was just like, this is not an FFL item. This is just a part. I want to buy this part and send it to my friend, and they wouldn't let him do it. And then that's when he decided to transfer the money to my PayPal, and PayPal kept it. So, the retro build might, back on possibilities, and at this rate, it looks like it's going to be another 6 months, because PayPal sucks. Zeus, you probably have an electrical short inside a home stereo speaker. Disconnecting them adds to the number of shorts it's checking for. Yeah, but Zeus, if I disconnect all of the speakers and it still errors, I don't know. I'm not a stereo repair guy. I just know it's very, very frustrating, and there's nothing I can do about it. And the whole system is so interwoven into that. I literally, if it dies, I'm going to have to run a bunch of stuff directly to the TV to circumvent where the amp was. And there is I don't know, Zeus, if you play a stereo repair guy on TV, and maybe you know a thing or two that I don't, the amplifier has a diagnostic mode, and it says everything is fine, and then maybe not at all. Like last night, it turned on, worked fine right away. Never. What'll happen is you'll just be watching and then all of a sudden it'll come back on and the sound will work okay. But I mean, it won't make a pop sound. It won't do anything. It won't shut off. It won't shut off and say something's wrong. It just shuts off. And the only way you even know is if you're watching, Netflix. The real one. There's, probably isn't Netflix. And Jim's probably a gold member of it. If you're watching like an action movie where there's still bass, you can actually still hear some kind of a feed still goes to the subwoofer. And it'll act like everything's fine, the sound will just shut off. It won't go into problem mode. What happens that when it goes into its, you'll turn it on, it'll click, and all of a sudden it'll click again, and then the red light, instead of going from solid red when it's off to green when it's on and working, it'll blink red, and then you'll just keep turning it off, turning it on, turning it off, turning it on until you get sound. So I did send an email a while back to one of our electronic repair places here in town, and he took a guess at a couple of things, but he said the best thing to do is just to bring the amp in. But again, if they told me I've been fucking struggling with this piece of shit for the last 4 months, and it turned out to be a $10 piece. But for me, that's never ever the case. It'll turn out to be a piece that after what they'll charge me to tell me what's wrong with it, and then they're gonna tell me this is what it's gonna cost to fix, and I'm gonna go on Amazon or eBay, and I'm gonna find a 900 watt Denon amp for the same money, brand new, under warranty or something. Gunwild, top 25 bitches. Frontline Cigars, I use 2 Coleman coolers for all my inventory. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, good. I mean, Steve, the only thing I did when I was using the Coleman coolers is I had some pieces of cedar, some cedar shakes and stuff, and I actually just made like a floor out of them in there. Here's another a question for you, Frontline Cigars. Someone told me in the past that you could put a glass of distilled water in your Coleman cooler as your humidification. That I get, but I was told if you could put a shot of whiskey in with it, and that would make things better. Question mark. Asking for a friend. It's not like I did it. Or did I? Real cool burnout. 31 VRs for your Armored Guard giveaway. Okay, so I just need to create 19 side channels. And oops, was I typing that? No, I didn't read it. Cobra, serious question. What's your go-to cheap bourbon? What's your go-to cheap bourbon? Asking for a broke friend. Salty Shellback likes Old Crow. Potters. Cobra, I honestly I don't know, because I honestly I haven't. See, this is where it'll be interesting to get some of this feedback and prices from NIHAP, because then I could actually have some stuff that it's not all that bad, and it wasn't like $75 a bottle. I don't know if this helps or not, but for me, Canadian Classic 12 is something that I have purchased quite a bit in the past, mainly thanks to Christine's dad. And I don't know, the Classic 12 is probably the cheaper one. Honestly, I don't know. Usually if I go buy a bottle of whiskey, it's Classic 12 or Canadian Royal. Jameson, buy quite a bit of Jameson. I mean, none of those are really all that expensive. From what you and Salty are talking about here, we're into the the stuff that Justin purchased. George Dinkle, original Tennessee, finest quality sippin' whiskey, Superior number 12. Hey, now that I have an opening over here, I should put that on here, and if someone just comes down here and decides that they want to start pouring themselves some shots, maybe I can get rid of that. All for Justin. Salty Shellback, I think if I made beer to sell, it would be naked flavored. And Real Core Burnout says with a hint of Twinkies. Real Core Burnout. P.S. The real Hornet Fixer, or whatever Jim's channel is now, is the only one who loves the Smith & Wesson SD9. Not me. Laugh my ass off. I love the Smith & Wesson 990L, and mine is in 40. Totally two different platforms, which, but since you brought it up, was lost on the last Locked and Loaded show. The L also changes what you have. No decocker for one, just saying. Oh, Epstein didn't kill himself. Real Cobra Burnout. Oh, whiskey. Real Cobra Burnout. Finally, someone speaking the truth about Olight. Bribing big YouTube channels only gets a company so far, which I don't mind, but they have to back it up with customer service and good products. Again, take what I say at whatever. In the Olights that I have had, which were Battle Box, and I think there was even one in Attack Pack. Just there's nothing for the price of these lights. Just go fucking on Amazon and get some Chinese brand, which is probably what this shit is anyway, and you're gonna have the same flashlight. I mean, shit, the one that I don't have it on me because I'm in my jammies, but yeah, I'm still armed. The one that I have every single day, just just nothing expensive about it, but been beating the shit out of it for what, 3 or 4 years now. Keeps on going. I mean, uses up batteries. I mean, what a piece of shit. But no, I don't care. I hope someone from Olight sees this. What is your excuse, Olight, for not returning a single email that I sent you? I wasn't mean or anything. I just simply said, hey, I watched Such. I watched Such do a video. I tried to get in on buying this, and your website crashed and it didn't work. I'm very interested in making this purchase. How can we make this happen? I think I sent, what? I don't even know how many I sent about that weapon light. And then since then, I've sent them other ones, just asking some questions about some other lights and wanting to know if it was possible to get a hold of one or not. And it was just like, and actually, up until like one of the last emails I had, I never even said anything about YouTube channels or reviewing. I like the first bunch of emails. It was like, I watched Such give up a code and your site crashed, and then you ran it for 24 more hours and it still never worked. I'm interested in buying one of these. Could you please respond to this email? Because that was after like 2 of them with no response. To this moment in time, and yeah, I checked my frickin' spam. To this moment in time, Olight never returned a single email that I sent to them. Fuck you, Olight. You're shit. I don't care if your fucking flashlight with 2 quick 3-second modifications turns into well, you know, one of those, into a fleshlight. I don't fucking give a crap about your company. I don't care how great your lights are, because your customer service is an absolute 0. So for me, that's what your whole company is. And again, Cobra, when you get some big YouTube channels and they talk up a big game about what this is and how great it is, and then you go spend your fucking hard-earned money and it turns out that it's just some more fucking Japanese or Chinese shit, then you might as well spend your money somewhere else, because as of this moment in time, some of the cheapest ass flashlights I've ever purchased or used were not all that far behind some of them that are selling for big money. So that's what I say. And if you're gonna allow your channel to be completely manipulated, I constantly tell people. Hell, I told Randy from DRG Manufacturing and White Label Armory, just so you know, if you send me something and I don't like it, I'm going to say something about it. If it's something that's a manufacturing problem or something breaks or whatever, I'll bring it up with you first. And, you know, as of right now, I can tell you that White Label Armory and DRG Manufacturing, they stand 100% behind their stuff. They will fix or replace anything that you buy from them. Just top notch. So, you know, when a company will stand behind their product like that, that's just. But I told her, I said, hey, I said just because you send me something doesn't give you a shoe-in for me saying good stuff about it. You know, it's like, if it's not good, I'm not going to say good things about it because I don't want somebody like me to be sucker tapped into, oh, he said it was really good, so I'm going to drop $100 on it, and then you get it, and you're like, this is shit. Hang on. Yeah. Hang on. This is Justin's final mission stuff going on right here. Talking to John Huber. John Huber's in. That means Project Secret Squirrel 2 is going to have a Huber Concepts square break on it. And Cobra? And by the way, Cobra, thanks for the there's like well, including Christine, there's like 4 people on the whole planet that know about the conversation that me and you had today, but I really appreciate the advice, which means I will take care of that. And God, I hope it happens. Rocco Burnout, you owe me 2 minutes and 52 seconds. My limit is 1 hour, no more, no less. Okay, so today I need to strive for 57.8 seconds. No more, no less. Matt Davis, cheers. Stephen, a long while back your daughter had a GoFundMe for you. I left 20 bucks, but no idea if it ever made it to you. Huh. That's a good question. Not that I'm out. It's probably still sitting somewhere. David Brown, switch out brew babes with Mopar muscle. All them women ever want me for is sex. Yeah, no. Stephen Hobson led NIHAP needs to sneak in some rum into the next flask swap. I shouldn't even read that out loud. Stephen, try this. How to disable oh, yeah. You know, these links for the home settings, they changed the home assistant and none of this looks like this. I don't have a voice tab. I'll check it out even more, but thank you. Yeah, I would like to. Hey Google, what is the English way of saying go fuck yourself?
In Spanish, you would say,
Vete a la mierda.
I didn't say Spanish, I said English.
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help.
McLean 5179, you know Eric, I love you. I've watched you for more years than I can remember. And not once have you ever said, I'd like to have a beer with that guy. I wish I could quit you. Please advise. McLean, come on. You know you can't quit me. Just to be a dick. But I don't want to have a fucking beer with you, man. No, I'm kidding. Hey, maybe you missed the video. I think somewhere in there I made a comment that if we could do a Drink-a-Palooza and have... I think you're one of those guys, the gang. Can you imagine if everyone, I guess I haven't checked. There might be possibly be one fucking person that I wouldn't want to sit and... Okay, I'm lying. If he could pull the stick out of his fucking ass and stop being an asshole, I would love to have a drink with this one person. Of course, as far as I know, he may have actually stopped drinking. I know he was trying to go full pro with it for a while, but for the most part, that even sounds like I put doubt in there. I'm going with all of you guys that leave comments all the time over here. Talk about the ball busting and drinking that could take place if we all got together and we were sitting out around that fire pit having beers and whiskeys and fuck yeah. In case you missed it, McLean, I absolutely would love to shake your hand and have a drink with you someday. As long as you're not like a Wookiee or anything like, well, maybe a Wookiee. Bigfoot? Probably not. What is Mr. 27? I still remember when he was at the garage with his first 10mm witness. That was 8 years ago or so. Yeah, actually the first videos were sitting upstairs where my computer is right now, at my dining room table. Then there was a time that I tried using the garage when I actually had it all cleared out, but this time of the year it was just not any fun. McLean, new drinking game. Every time Eric says 10mm. Then he wants, did you try that new 11mm yet? What? Stormy Coyote. Late reply, I know. $60 or $70 for one pipe? Not bad. I only paid about $300 for my Mashiram pipe a few years back. Wow. I can't remember. I want to say it was like 50 or 60 bucks for this guy. Now that you are pointing it out, I know this one actually was more, but I can't even begin to remember what. I don't know. I could probably cheat and actually use the camera to be able to say what that says on there. Not really. Lighting's poor. I know this one was more, but $300 for a pipe. Wow. Now, I hate to admit this, but I could see spending that kind of money on a pipe. And yet, I could not see spending that kind of money on a knife. That's strange that I am actually admitting that to myself. Steven, where's old Gil from Hard Target? Deleted me from Facebook and unfollowed me on Instagram and went bye-bye. I don't know. To be totally honest, Gil only watched videos over here because we were friends. Yet because of family members or whatever having issues with alcohol in the past, he kind of begrudgingly watched the videos over here. But I don't know. That's actually kind of strange. Cheap old gun guy. A gun in a bird feeder. Thanks. Now I have to move it. Where are we? Because we're on a Cobra timer right now. Okay. Good old Jolson. find a time where we can get together and do a little shooting. Smile Money, where is the 360-degree view when you need it for the Brew Babe? Smile Money, Election Day vote. Thanks, Smile Money. I have proof. Boom. There it is. There is my ballot from just before I voted. Emily Larson is our mayor, and she is fucking completely useless. And the thing is I bet you she wins in a landslide. Everybody I talk to is like, how come Duluth never gets any better? All they give a fuck about is tourists and blah, blah, blah. Well, who'd you vote for? Emily Larson. Who did you vote for today? Emily Larson. Well, there's your fucking problem, dumbass. Stop voting for a libtard, transgender-loving, homosexual-embracing... Again... Keep all this shit to your fucking self and just run our goddamn city, which this bitch doesn't know how to do. And, David, I'm sure you don't stand a chance. On the other hand, Derek, I hope you win. I really hope you win. You've been pulling strong. He's really young. And at the age of like 21 or 22, he went to his bank and he said, I want enough money to buy the Gary Milk House. And he came up with the money. When Derek started off, and again, he was like 21 or 22, and now he's like 24 or 26. And in that amount of time, he went from buying the Gary Milk House, because the guy that had owned it had ran up such debts, he ended up having a cocaine or something problem. I mean, I love that guy. So he basically lost the business, and Derek bought it. Started off with 4 employees, and now he owns 4 gas stations and employs over 40 people. And he's running for city council. And I personally think, Derek, if you see this, you're making a big mistake. Because you're a good guy who cares about people and the community, and you're about to become a politician. I voted for you, buddy. And it's nice because you can actually, I can just go out to the Gary Milk House, and that's where he generally works, and sit and have a conversation with him. He really is really a good guy. So, yeah, we voted. Can't bitch about these people if you don't vote. NIHAP, yes, I want the flask back. I have another batch ready to go. Okay, that'll be my goddamn mission. Jolson, this video needs more cowbell and shots. Damn it! I gotta keep this thing going, man. I like this little shooter. You know what? I like it because it's loud. Garbage. This is still the boss when it comes to. The problem is it's only a what could I do to? God, there's just so much. Cobra, you know what the problem is with this thing? It's just one big, beefy, badass motherfucking cap gun. This thing, honestly, it has more weight than I think any of the BB guns that I have. Flask number 7. Where did I rate that? Oh, that was dead last. What did I say about it? Mixing whiskey. Oh, it's like it reminded me of Seagram 7. Oh. And I went and opened it up with the Second Amendment. I didn't even. Oh, we gotta just drink something now. God. Memory of about 5 freaking seconds. Mr. 27. Damn the intro, babe. Boobs. Settle down. Crazy Scotsman intro babe top notch. Crazy Scotsman brew babe is 10. Sharky, fun fact, most larger cities in Holland have red light districts. Isn't Smith still paying royalties to Glock for the SD9 sold? I know they had to pay some lump for money in the 90s. I'm not sure about that. Mr. The Horny One would probably know. Gillian, you're welcome. Eric, my great friend. Mike? Mr. 27, Facebook me that Fox News report. I didn't see it. Oh, God. Thing is, if I don't do it now, I won't remember later. Can I multitask and let's see. Where are you? Problem is God, it pisses me off because so many. Where the hell am I? Okay, obviously I don't want to use this one. The Fox report. Who did I send that to last? Problem is trying to find you on the list. Okay, that was a fail. This is all going well. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh yeah, here we go. Dude. Okay, so Wade says I'd spank you and you would like it. I think so. Okay, where are you in here? Where are you? See, this would go. See, this is You know, what I wish Messenger had is that you could select. You could select a group of people that stayed in a group. The problem is it doesn't work like that. Okay. Hold on, hang on. Where did I? Hang on. Okay, just hold the hell on. So you're gonna know exactly when this shit went down. Yeah, spank me, Wade. Wade, spin that brew babe 180 degrees. Now that's a picture. Wade, Big Redneck Papa, number 5 is alive. Wait, wrong video. Jade, Elite Ammunition, on the wrong video. Oh God, yeah, on the wrong video. Another shit IPA. Okay, I guess this and this are gonna roll over into the 200 Ale Club because now, oh shit, we still don't even have to race. The traditional lager Yuengling on the E scale. You know, come on, it's just a lager and it's Yuengling. It's good. It's drinkable. It's a lawnmower beer. It's buy it in quantities. Jolson, you know goddamn well. I mean, you would like this. I think you actually do like this. This is just a daily drinkable beer. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Back, for years of doing craft brew reviews, I would still stop and pick up a case of Busch. But still on the E scale, where is it? Well, I'd give it a 6.5 because 7 seems like too much, and 6 seems wussy. So 6.5. I gave it a 6.5. It's just it's a good drinkable beer. I don't know what the hell. Okay, let's go to the 200 Ale Club and try to get out of here before pissing off Cobra. Wow. Nice. German Ninja. Here, fuckers. 200 Ale Club in the motherfucking house. Motherfuckers. Okay, well, you know, I guess if there's some goal for being first in the 200 Ale Club, not exactly fair, though, because the 200 Ale Club, you know what's happening because you get hearted. In case your ammo head 70, is it 72 or 74? I can never remember. if your ammo head 73. If your ammo head or someone like that, you may not understand. You know, it's like when you get hearted, that means I just read your comment and I hearted you. Of course, you'd have to get notified of that too. And seems how I'm finding now that people that I have been wondering for quite a while, where's your videos at? I got the bell unrung. Smile money. Hey, I did not miss roll call, did I? Here, 200 Ale Club, 26 minutes ago. Jay from Elite Ammunition. Hell's still a damn IPA. Well, it's, yeah, no. Yeah, well, you know, okay, whatever. Oh, and did I say anything yesterday, Jay? Your package will be there Thursday. Kind of felt sorry for the old man at my favorite post office trying to pick that up and put it on the scale. Smile money, cold and dark, but still here working the polls. Excellent. Well, here, since he's actually there working the polls, let's just hit him up and I'll show him that I voted. And Smile Money, I was wearing. Smile Money, I want to say something. I don't want you to think because you never see them that I don't appreciate the Envirothon shirts. They are my serious work shirts. I was wearing the well, it's not really red. It's reddish. I was wearing that shirt. I was wearing that shirt today. And they're some of my favorite work shirts. And especially where I was today. I was wearing your Envirothon shirt, and I was working out in East Duluth, where all the fucking libtard douche fucking cunt waffles live. And I'm sure when me and Greg went out for lunch today, and they saw me wearing that shirt, they just wanted to come over and give me a full-on tree-hugging reach around. So the only way I can say to get around it is next year, if you think about it. Well, if you think about it, or send me two, and if you don't, maybe I should just keep next year's shirt as part of the brew rotation. Because I just want you to think that I don't appreciate the shirts. I actually wear Smile Money shirts more than any other shirt that I've ever gotten because I wear them to work. They're comfortable. He gets them in the right size. I only get a big shirt because I carry. It's just that I just don't want to. It's really not because I like food or anything. Bearded CB. Two-hearted ale time. Stephen. Heart Club. Steven, ever consider doing live reviews on YouTube on Saturdays or Sundays? Not really. That should be Smile Money. Smile Money hitting me up. Jesus. Pretty quickly, I'm just finishing the brew review. I don't say it slow. It never gets it right. You know, they never say anything. What about the fact that I didn't have any pants on? You think that's a polling place violation? See, constant smile money. I'm getting chastised because I took a picture of my ballot. Well, I took a picture of it when I just showed you. Well, it was laying on the table. It wasn't like I was holding it up and Christine was snapping pictures while I was grabbing my crotch and... Gunwild, what is this? A brewery review 5 days in a row? You have learned well, young grasshopper. Cheers to Two-Hearted Ale Club. No, I have some really good friends that sent me a bunch of beer so I could review it. Otherwise, I'd have to space this shit out. And I appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, just as a side comment, because Christine always picks on me. Oh, the only reason you're doing a brew review is people send you beer. Well, if those people weren't sending me beer, then I wouldn't be doing a brew review. And this is fun. This is my opportunity to... This is my safe place with alcohol. And besides that, I don't have, I have never set up or established a Patreon account or anything like that. If someone wants to support the channel, just send me a beer to review. That's it. Otherwise, don't. I mean, it's not like we're not going to be hanging out together. I'll go get some beer. I won't be able to do it 5 days in a row because I'm not even kidding. I know some of you will not even believe this, but go ahead, start up a craft brew review channel. You can easily spend over $400 a month on craft beers. I know you guys that drink craft beers are nodding your head going, absolutely. And you guys that, like Jolson, who drinks shit beer, are going, he's got to be making that number up. And I'm talking about being able to use places like Keyport, where I can literally walk in there and buy one of these. Not a 6er or a 12er or a case, but just... I'll go for a while there. I would pop in on Saturday after we had our family breakfast, and I would buy like a week's worth of beers to review, and it averages somewhere between $75 and $100 and something bucks depending on what the beer is that you're reviewing, for just to be able to get So you think I'm kidding? Go ahead and try. For the next month, every single day. So go buy 30 beers, 30 craft beers. Just not a 30 pack. Just buy 30 individual craft beers, and you tell me what that costs. Joey Cuz just finished watching this video, and I made it to the Two-Hearted Ale Club. Joey. Gillian, cheers all. Thank you, Mike. And I'm going to hit the Stalker Steve button. Where are we? Ooh, we're close. Got to wrap this shit up so I make it in for Cobra. I'm going to bring this upstairs with me. EMT Rail fan. That's, son of a bitch. I'm just going to put this right here. Now I just have to remember to, test it to make sure it actually works as an opener. Okay, fine. We can still... Oh, hang on. Jolson. Oh, maybe I should just have something that I could actually sit and enjoy. Underground Mountain Brown Imperial Brown Ale with Sumatra coffee. And this bad boy is barrel aged, 2019 edition. This one's 11. This one's 12%. I tell you what, EMT Rail fan, this is a true test, just for you. A 12% beer. I'm calling that a success. Then on top of that, you can go. So when I'm editing this right in the middle of the pour, I probably turn the camera off just so. Oh no, 20, 50. Well, we got the intro to deal with too. So I'm going to take this upstairs, and I'm going to take this upstairs, and I'm going to bid you a good day.